like this. I literally said this very calmly. Touch my shit again, and I'm gonna touch you. What's up, what's good? Hey, it's your girl Kaydsofficial today, and I am back with another video. And as you can tell, it is a story time. I've only done one other story time before. If you have not watched it, please go ahead and do that. It's like 3 years old now. It was a story time of when I got caught skipping school. And as you can tell by the title of this video, this story time is gonna be on when I wanted to fight my roommate freshman year. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. I always known I wanted to do this story time for y'all because it's a pretty funny story. So enough talking, I'm gonna get right into it. Okay, so if you don't know, I attend Johnson & Wales University. I'm in my last year. This took place when I was a freshman still. Of course. It took place when I was a freshman. I was living in the dorm Tropical Point. So Tropical Point it's all freshmen. It's an all freshman dorm. Now it's kind of integrated with like seniors and upperclassmen on the not first floor, on the fourth floor. On the fourth floor only. Will be your upperclassmen, and then everywhere else, of course, on the rest of the floors. A little bit on the third floor as well, but then on the rest of the floors you have your freshmen. So it was me and three other girls. So Tropical Point is meant for people who, you know, want to have roommates. You're not gonna be in a single room when you're living in Tropical Point. So it's gonna be you and 3 other people. So it's meant for 4 people because Tropical Point it's like a big apartment, really. So it's a big apartment. You walk in, you have your common area and your bathroom, of course, and you have 2 bedrooms. So the 2 bedrooms are shared, of course, by 2 people. So I have my good sis on one side and another person, and then me and another person. So I'm gonna name all these people just so I don't you know, put these people out there and talk about them in my video. We're gonna call the girl that I roomed with Brittany. Okay, so I was living with Brittany, and then Jessica and Ashley are on the other side. Okay, so those are our characters. You have Kay, that's me. Kay lives with Brittany, so I live with Brittany, and you got Jessica and Ashley, who are all on the other side who share the other bedroom. So it's us 4. So yeah, it's been us 4 since the start, since freshman year. Cool beans, nothing, you know. And coming in as a freshman in college, I'm coming in with good intentions. I want to be friends with everybody. You know, we all shared the same major, which is fashion merchandising and retail management. We all had the same thing, so we had similar classes. We always saw each other, you know. So, you know, at the start, it was really like a sisterhood. 4 black women going to school, studying the same thing. It was a bond, you know. That's how we wanted it to be. Lo and behold, it was not like that at all. But so yeah, we wanted it to be a sisterhood. We would go to eat lunch together if we could. If we all were up early, we'd get breakfast together. We got dinner together, you know. So that was the thing. At the time, I was the only one with the car. Brittany had crashed her car, got into a car accident before she came to college. On her way to see a nigga she had no business going to see. But that has nothing to do with this story. But and then Jessica and Ashley had not had a car yet, so I was the only one with the car. My OG 2001 Honda Civic. That was my baby. So I went out my way, like, as my roommates, I'm gonna do everything for y'all. This is just a little backstory before I get to the gist. You feel me? I'm gonna do everything for y'all. So if I didn't have to go to Walmart and I knew more than one person in my room needed something, okay, I'll take y'all to Walmart. And I never asked for gas unless it was something like drastic, or even like, okay, like, I'm doing all these trips for y'all for free. All right, this one, shoot me $5. Cool. But most of the time, I never really asked for anything. I knew from jump that Brittany was gonna be somebody that I was gonna have to keep my eye on, because I remember one time I was on the way home. I think we were leaving Walmart or something like that, and I guess she was so traumatized about her car accident. We were at the gas station, and it was a lady. I was about to pull into the gas station. There was a lady behind me, a Caucasian woman. And you know how when you're driving and the light is green, and the light on the other side is green, but you waiting to turn. So I'm there waiting to turn, and there's traffic coming, and the woman behind me is beeping me, and I'm like, it's not like I have a green signal that allows me to turn. Like, I'm not gonna pull out in the middle of traffic. So she honking me, and I don't have road rage, but like, if you beat me, I'ma beat back, period. That's just that. So I beat back, and Brittany's just like, oh my gosh, calm down, don't do that, blah blah blah, we could get shot. Who finna come out their car in the middle of traffic and shoot me? Who's gonna shoot me? Nobody's gonna do that. So I'm like, girl, like, relax, like, and I'm looking in my rear view mirror to look at this woman, and I'm like, calm down. So like, if you've ever ridden with me, you know, I'm a cool driver, but come and find out, she pulled up in the gas station behind of us. So she's also at the gas station. So I get out the car to pump my gas, and I'm looking at her like, bitch, you was doing all that honking and beeping, bitch. We at the gas station now, what's good? So I guess that was a little too much for Brittany. So Brittany decided to get out of the car and walk the rest of the way to school, because she was just like, I just got in a car accident, you can't be doing stuff like this. And it's just like for me, that was just too much. I felt like she was doing too much. And actually got out of the car with her, and also walked with her, I guess, because she didn't want her walking by herself. So they walked together. Cool, bye. Y'all can get, don't mind my nail. Y'all can get out the car. Cool. The school was like up the street. It was a little walk, but it was up the street. So they got the car, they did their thing. That's fine. Do you, boo boo? I don't got no issues. So from that moment, I knew she was gonna be somebody that I was gonna have to keep my eye on, because I ain't really mess with that. It's a little chilly. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. So I knew that what I named her? Brittany. I knew that Brittany was gonna be somebody I had to watch. Like, I didn't really know if I was gonna get along with her too well. So I just knew, like, okay, cool. But Brittany would pick and choose when she wanted to mess with me, if y'all get what I'm saying, because I was the only one with a car. I was the only one also with a job at the time. I had transferred my job, and then I got a new job fairly quickly. But I was the only one who, at the time, I was working and I had a car. So like, I was the breadwinner of the roommates. I don't want to say it like that, but like, not to bring anybody down or anything, but like, I was the breadwinner. I had the car and I had the job. So if I'm a dude for my, like, if you're cool, I took them, they were my friends. So I'm a dude for my friends. If you need something and I got it, we got it. You feel me? If you need something, you want to go somewhere, I got a car, I'm not doing nothing, cool, I got you, I'll take you, I don't mind. So she would pick and choose when it was beneficial for her, when she wanted to be my friend, because she knew that she was gonna need to go somewhere. So she knew, oh, Kay is doing a trip to Walmart soon. Let me be friendly with Kay so I could go to Walmart, so I can get all the stuff that I need. No ma'am. So I caught on to that, and I started to Jessica, my good sis, me and Jessica are still very me and Jessica, out of all of us that was living there, me and Jessica are the only ones who are still friends. But Jessica caught on, and she would tell me, like, because her and Jessica and Brittany were in the room first. They moved in first. So they had already knew each other like a day before everybody else. So they got close. Jessica met Brittany's mom. They went out to eat, you know. But Brittany had also started treating Jessica funny too. So Jessica had noticed it, and she came up to me and was like, yeah, like, I noticed it too, but like, I ain't tripping. Like, me, I'm the type of person, I don't care. If you want to be my friend, you can be my friend. If you don't, you don't. I ain't tripping over nobody. No girl, no man, nobody. I ain't tripping over it. Like, bye. I think what we did, we had like a room meeting, and we're that, like, Jessica was that type of person. She would have like room meetings and we all talk about stuff. But I remember, that reminds me, I remember they called a room meeting to be petty about me leaving hair in the shower, because either I had washed my hair or I had shaved or something and there was hair in the shower. Now, we had already established that every time one of us uses the shower, wash it when we go in, wash it when we go out, whatever the case may be. I knew for a fact that I had cleaned that bathroom. And Jessica, after we had the room meeting, Jessica came back and told me and was like, girl, it wasn't even bad. Like, it was hair everywhere. You had maybe like one hair or something. You know, like, it was like, okay, maybe I missed the spot, you know, because especially for girls, as women, shaving is very hard to get all the little pieces of hair, and the bathroom looks spick and span. Like, I'm not about to clean the whole bathroom. So like, it could have been, you know, a little hair there, a little hair there. Cool. And they decided to call a room. Brittany decided to call a room meeting about it and was like, you left your hair in the bathroom, that's gross, we're women, blah blah blah. Don't check me, bitch. Don't check me. Don't comfort me. So I had already felt some type of way. Another thing, this was like 3 years ago, guys, so y'all gotta give me time to remember everything and make sure I'm letting y'all know, like, I'm giving y'all enough of a backstory before I get to the main event. You feel me? So right now you got all the, like, this is the concert. It's a concert and you have all the opening acts and you got the actual performance. So yeah, so also we had known, like, we noticed, so I told y'all I had got distance. So basically, like, I wouldn't let her ride in my car anymore, because it was just like, if you want to be fake, you're not riding in my car. So basically, she didn't come to Walmart with us. She, you know, like, it was just us. We all started hanging out together. But Ashley and Brittany was still cool, you know. Ashley was playing both sides, which is not a problem. I don't care. But me and Jessica already knew. We knew what the fuck it was and what the fuck it wasn't. Sorry for my language, but that's what it was. When you move into a dorm at JWU and you have roommates, there's a thing called a roommate agreement. In that roommate agreement, you are supposed to lay down the rules. Basically, in those rules, you're supposed to also talk about what are we sharing and what are we not sharing. So if it comes down to it, the person over the building will be like, hey, I have this roommate agreement here, and it says y'all not sharing this, so you shouldn't have been touching this, or it says these are what y'all sharing, so, you know, like, it laid down everything. So we shared, I think it was soap and toilet paper. It wasn't me who noticed, I think it was Jessica. Jessica noticed that every time she used the bathroom, she would take her own roll in there and would use her roll. That's fine, sis, use your roll. I don't want to use your toilet paper anyway. It's probably one ply. So that, you know, we was just like, I thought we was sharing, and, you know, so it got like that. Like, she started using her own stuff instead of, like, all of us sharing. So we all started using our own toilet paper. That's cool, that's not a problem. I had toilet paper enough. I wipe my ass, I'ma only wipe my ass with my toilet paper. So don't touch my toilet paper, we won't have a problem. So everything's like piecing together for me right now. So that was just like another thing. Like, if we say we're gonna share, like, why are you being petty and not sharing with everybody else? So at that point, I was like, okay, you're somebody I don't really mess with. But this is where I knew she had me fucked up at. When I moved to Miami, I was in a situationship. And as girls, you know, we go to advice with our, you know, we ask for advice from our other friends and things like that. I remember, and I was the only one who had like a boyfriend at the time. Everybody else was single, but she had some boy she was talking to from home, and she would always ask us for advice or something when it comes to him. But backstory, let me rewind a little bit more. Y'all know I'm from the Caribbean, so I'm very into my background, into my culture, I would say. So when I go out, that's all I go to is Caribbean parties. I don't go to, you know, the term is Yankee. So Yankee is anybody who's not from the Caribbean, who's not from where you know. So Yankee people are Americans. Yankee parties are American parties. Yankee music is American music. That's just the term that I use, and I do use it very loosely. So I would call my roommates Yanks. I'm like, y'all are Yanks. As in no, and they knew that I wasn't meaning it as an offense. I explained to them what the term meant, and Jessica was cool with it. She was like, okay, I'm a Yank, that's fine, you know, whatever. Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. So I remember one time I had I am from the Caribbean, but I was born in the States. So she tried to use that fact that I was born in the States against me, I guess, if that makes any sense. So I think we were talking about going out one night, and we were all trying to find a place that we were all like. I knew I don't like going to Yankee parties, but I'll settle if I know there's gonna be, you know, some Caribbean music as well. So I think we were talking about going out somewhere, and I was like, oh yeah, I said something, and I was like Yankee. She like spazzed out in a way. It was like, I don't know why you calling me that, and I'm like, because that's what you are, sis. You're a Yank. So she felt some type of way about me calling her a Yankee, and then she had the nerve to be like, but where were you born? Listen here, you Texas bitch. Don't you ever come for me. So at that moment, I don't like being denied my culture because of where I was born, when in fact I lived on my island before. Like, I'm first generation American, so I don't say I'm fully Caribbean. No, of course I know I'm Caribbean American. I've talked about that in my videos. That's what I tell people, that's what I identify as. So she had the nerve to be like, but you were born in Tallahassee and blah blah blah. So instead of me saying, but bitch, you're from Texas, you should be wearing cowboy boots, yeehaw, eating blah blah blah, pigs and, you know, pigs fly, whatever, I didn't do that. So it took a lot out of me that day to not snap, but that's that. And then I think she's the type of person, she'll tell, like, me and my mom are cool, but she'll tell her mama everything. Like, don't be telling your mama my business, girl. Your mama don't know me, I don't know your mama. So she was on the phone with her mom one morning. I'm not a morning person. I like to sleep. But sometimes, you know, when you're about to wake up and you're not fully up yet, but you can hear what's going on, but all you really got to do is open your eyes and you'll be up. So I could hear her on the phone with her mom, and she brought up my boyfriend to her mom. I don't exactly remember what she said, but all I remember was her saying, like, I'll take your man. And I'm just like and to this day she doesn't know that, obviously, because I don't fuck with her, but she doesn't know that I heard that whole conversation. So like I knew I wasn't fucking with her, and I never would have, you know, she was not my cup of tea. She's not the type of person that I would be friends with, you know, outside of school or in real life. Like, I would have never approached her. Like, she's not my cup of tea. So I'm like, girl, like, you bringing up my boyfriend to talking to your boyfriend about mom, talking about, like, huh? Like, it was just too much for, like, she was too much for me. Like, girl, I will fuck you up. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Y'all fill in the blank and figure out what the hell I was trying to say. Girl. Flicks my ball. Stiff what? So yeah, like, I had just knew she was not the type of person that I was really messing with. Like, I wasn't messing with her. So now that we got the backstory, and y'all know what kind of person Brittany is, y'all know I'm not really messing with her. Let's get to the concert now. Let's get to the gist. Let's get to the story, because this is where it all goes down, when I really wanted to just I'm a lover, not a fighter, but she really tried me that day. So let's talk about that. Okay, so one day, I think this was actually my first night as, not my first night, but I was still training to be a hookah girl because I had an event, and it was at the Hangar. Everybody who lives in Miami knows what the Hangar and where it is. It's a club that's downtown. There was a party there. This was like not that long before Carnival, because it was Carnival season. Carnival was coming up, and there was a party called Carnival Ecstasy. So this was in October. Meanwhile, we just moved in September. Like first week of September, we just moved in. She had already shown her true colors in a matter of weeks. So me, Jessica, and Ashley, we were gonna go out together. I was gonna bring them with me. She knew that she wasn't coming, so I guess she made plans with another person who goes to Barry University, which is not far from my university. So she was not in the room. When I get ready, when I like to do my makeup and get ready and get dressed up, I like to listen to music, as most people do. So I have a Fire Stick, so I had Pandora on my Fire Stick, and I was playing my music, and it was blasting. It wasn't like blasting to where other people in the hall could hear it, but it was blasting in my room. And Jessica and Ashley did not mind that, because they were also getting ready, listening to their music or doing whatever. So they were getting ready on the other side, and I was in my room by myself because Brittany was not there. Let's make this clear. Brittany was not in the room. So I had my music blasting. She was not there. Obviously, my music would not have been blasted. If she was in the room, I would have been a little bit more respectful. So, like I said, she was not there. So I had my music blasted. Brittany comes in the room. I think she's like on the phone or something. She's on the phone, and then she leaves again. Cool. She know we all getting ready. She had made plans with, like I said before, a girl who goes to another school. Me, still chilling, getting ready, blah blah blah. She comes back in the room and brings the girl upstairs. Not a problem. We never said in our roommate agreement that it was an issue when guests were brought, so that was not a problem. So Brittany and the girl are in our room, and I stepped out to go talk to Jessica and Ashley and make sure they were getting ready, you know, because it was about that time we was almost getting ready to leave. So I went on the other side of the room to go talk to them. I can hear my music from their side of the room, okay? I did not pause my music before I left because I was still listening to it in the background. In the back of my head, I was still listening. In the middle of the conversation, while I'm talking to Jessica and Ashley, I'm like, was my music playing when I came over here? Y'all don't hear my music? Like, did somebody turn my music down? And Jessica was like, because Jessica knew. That's my dog, but she knew. So I'm like, okay. So I go back to my side of the room, and I think she on the phone or something. I don't remember. Like I remember this story. I remember the day, like when this happened, like clear as day. I remember a lot of parts, but I don't remember some. So I asked him, like, did you turn my music down? She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, next time, can you ask before you touch my stuff? So this is because Brittany, out of all of us, Brittany is the main person who be like, don't touch my stuff, ask before you touch my stuff. So for her to go on my side of the room, because our room, we have a big room and it's split in half. So basically this is her side and this is my side. My TV, my bed, my desk, all that's on my side. Same for her. So she walked over to my side of the room, got my remote, turned my TV down. Okay. Like I said, don't touch my shit again unless you ask. So I guess she took it some way, and I turned it back up because obviously, like I said, she was not in the room before. She didn't ask me to turn my music back. I don't think I turned it back up at the time. I lied. I didn't turn it back up. So she was like, she turned it down because she was on the phone. What does that have to do with me? I don't give a fuck if you was on the phone with Barack Obama, bitch. Don't touch my stuff. So meanwhile, remember, she still got her friend that she brought. So in my opinion, she's showing out. There's two things that I don't like: being checked up on and people showing out. Dude, what are you showing out for? Because if homegirl wasn't in the room, her little friend, she wouldn't have done all that, because she already know. Come on now. So she was saying she was on the phone, and I'm like, girl, like, you could have went outside. Oh, I was on FaceTime. So meanwhile, I had stepped out the room. In between all this, I stepped out the room. I let Jessica and Ashley know what the hell's going on, and I came back, and I'm standing in front of the door. So I think she called her sister or her mama. Remember, I told y'all she be buddy telling her people everybody business, right? So I'm standing in front of the door. She goes, "You can come in." I said, "No, I can hear you loud and clear from right here." So she telling her sister what just went down. How I was in the room, and I basically went off on her. And so while she was on the phone with her sister, I'm calling her out on her bullshit. So I'm like, bro, you touch my stuff, don't do that. And lo and behold, during this conversation, while we was going off, Cardi B was playing. This was when Bodak Yellow was really, it was popping. It was still popping, you feel me? So Cardi B was playing. Bodak Yellow, and it's getting to the chorus, you know. Hey, bitch, stop. I don't even remember how the song goes, because I haven't listened to that song in a while. So I'm telling her, like, don't do that. Like, you could have just came over to the other side and asked me to turn my music down. Like, and she was getting loud. She was showing out. So I was like, all right, bet. You want to play? So this is my phone. So my phone is the remote. I was like, you want to play? I started turning it up. So I was like, if you want to be ignorant, let's be ignorant. So I started turning it up. Little bitch. Oh, now I remember it now. Little bitch, something, fuck with me, fuck with you, something. So I started showing out. I was like, because honestly, I said, because remember I told y'all I didn't turn it back up at the time. So after she turned it up, I left it low. I respected that. So I told her, I said, I could have turned it back up, but since you want to show out, that's what I'm going to do now. Little bitch, I really don't know the lyrics to the song. Little bitch is really all I know. So I'm turning it up. Now let me put this down. Why did this girl? So at this point, Jessica and Ashley could hear us arguing. So Jessica and Ashley comes over to our side of the room, and they standing in front of the door. I'm in the room, me, Brittany, and her friend in the room, and Jessica and Ashley standing outside the room, in front of the door, watching what's going down. She walks over to my TV, unplugs my TV. So I was like, now you fucked up. Now you're trying me. So Jessica and Ashley, they standing in front of the door, like, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next, because I'm the type of person. Let me tell y'all a little bit about me. Like I said, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I have never been into a fight. But at that point, I knew I wanted to drag that bitch. I knew it. I felt it in my big toe that I wanted to drag her up and across that damn room. So, one thing also about me is, people know not to try me. Why do they know not to try me? Because they think and they know that I'm low-key crazy. I'm low-key not wrapped too tight in the head. I get that from my mother. Thank you. My mother also remembers this story because I call her, but I'm gonna get there. So when she did that, it's like I took a pause. And since I took that pause, like it kind of shook my other roommates because they was like, huh? So I grabbed my phone and I stepped out the room. Walked outside, went downstairs, I called my mom. I'm outside pacing. I'm hot. I'm heated. This bitch really just had the nerve to unplug my TV. She's showing out. She's showing out. I do not like people who show out. That's one thing about me. I do not like people who show out. I will check you in front of your friend. Believe me, I will check you in front of your friend. Don't mess with me. So this is low-key all getting me re-pissed off, because if I see her to this day, I'm gonna check her. Cause like I still like I have animosity towards her. Like I low-key still want to fight. So I call my mom. Mom, it's my camera. Mom, you gonna have to come to Miami. These people keeps trying me. So I was so pissed. My accent came out. So that's how you know you messed up. So Mom, come to Miami because I also get kicked out of school because people want to try me. My mom's like, wait, what's going on? I said, Mom, this girl showing out in front of her friend. She had the nerve to go unplug my TV. And she the main person who be saying, don't touch people's stuff. And you want to go unplug my TV? So my mom knows I was hot, I was tight. I don't get angry like that. I don't fight. I'm not a fighter. Oh, really? So this is me. I'm my mom. Oh, people showing out. Make me have to come to Miami and knock somebody's child. This is literally my mom. I cannot make this shit up, guys. I cannot make this shit up. Oh, okay. You go. Calm down, princess. Calm down. I sound so much like my mom right now. This is crazy. I'm messing up my hair. Okay. Calm down, princess. This is what I want you to do. Go in there and tell her, touch my shit again, and I'ma touch you. I said, all right, bet. She said, you call me if anything else happen. You call me if you need me. All right, boom. Hang up the phone. I still pacing outside. I'm hot. Meanwhile, I was already ready. So at this point, I was already ready. I was ready to go. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go back in the room. I go in the room. I didn't even go back in my room yet. I go in the room, our room, everybody's room. I go on Jessica and Ashley's side. I say, hey, yo, get ready. I'm gonna be outside because I can't be in here. They was like, all right, bet. Because they knew it was about to go the fuck down. They already knew. They knew what the fuck was up. So after I told them like, hey, yo, like y'all speed it up. It's about that time to go anyway. Like I'll be outside. I don't know whether it was before I went in the room or after. No, yeah, this was okay. So I went in the room because I went across the room to my homeboy's room. So I'm gonna get there also. Well, let me go ahead and say that now. After I left the room, I went over to my homeboy's room, and because they had saw how heated I was, and they saw me pacing outside. So I told them, hey, yo, I'm gonna come back after I leave the room. I gotta handle something. I'm gonna come back and let y'all know what the fuck went down. So the boy who lived across me, he was low-key talking to Brittany. So I was like, hey, yo, get your girl before she get her ass beat. Oh, come in the room, calm down, what's so blah, blah, blah. So him and his cousin was in there, and I was kind of like, his cousin liked me. I don't want to say I was talking to his cousin. His cousin liked me. So, his cousin was like telling me like, yo, like chill, relax, like you too pretty to be, you know, boys always be, you too pretty, boy, get off me. Yes, I'm too pretty, and I will still beat I will still beat a bitch ass. So I told him what was happening. It was like, okay, come back in here. I don't want you in there. You can't fight. You gonna get kicked out. I'm like, all right, whatever. So back to where I was. I go back in my room. I get my thigh-high boots because that's what I was supposed to be wearing out. My thigh-high boots. I pack I get my stuff. I get my fanny pack. I get my bag. And my TV's still off now. Everybody shook still. I said, I didn't say nothing to her, but I didn't say nothing to her at all. Like this, I literally said this very calmly. Touch my shit again, and I'm gonna touch you. She goes, is that a threat? No, it's a warning. So as I'm walking out the room, I hear her talking like, oh, I'm gonna have to sleep with one eye open. Bitch, you might not have an eye to sleep with. You keep fucking with me. So she thought it was a joke, and I was dead ass. So that's really all I said. Because in reality, what I wanted to do after she unplugged my TV, I wanted to clear her shit. I wanted to go across her desk. Y'all seen in movies when white people just go crazy and they just go, ugh. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to clear her whole fucking desk. And when I tell y'all, you can't even see. Okay. I was, this looked like a lot. Hold on, I'm tripping. This close. See that? Let me move. This close to clearing her shit, okay? So I did that, and I left the room. Jessica and Ashley got their stuff eventually together and met me downstairs. They're like, hey, you good? You all right? I'm heated. Like, I was really heated. I was like, this isn't gonna mess up my night. I was heated, so like, cause I felt tried. Like, she really tried me. She really was showing out in front of your friend. Like, I really deserve to beat your ass right now. Like, I really should have fucked up the whole side of your room, but I wasn't gonna do that. Meanwhile, this is October. We had really just moved in. Like, it's only been 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and this is how you wanna act. So at that point, Jessica wasn't really messing with her either. Like I said before, Ashley was playing both sides, which I don't care because me and Ashley not friends, no way. But so we went out about my night. I enjoyed my night as I had intentionally planned to. And I went back to my room, and between then, I had never shared a word with her unless I had to. Like, it was just that, like, I wasn't messing with her, so I didn't want to talk to her. I basically ignored her existence. It's like she wasn't there at all. And I live with her. Like, living with you, I can completely ignore you. That's not a problem. So I think yeah, time went by, and I don't remember if we. Oh, at the time, my RA, I told her what went down, and she was like, I need to get all of y'all together so we can discuss this, because we're gonna have to edit y'all roommate agreement. I was like, okay, but she was acting like she never had time to do that. She was basically avoiding the situation. Cool. December comes by, so no, October finishes, November finishes. It's December. My friend was graduating from FAMU, so I had went home to Tallahassee for her graduation. And I get a phone call. Kay, when you supposed to be coming home? Oh, I'll be home till tomorrow. Oh, we got Brittany kicked out. What? Yeah, she moving out. She not finna live with us no more. Oh, great. Perfect. That's wonderful. So let me tell y'all that story, and then I'm gonna close this out. Basically, I guess Brittany had eventually had a job. She was working with me, but like I said, I ignored her existence. So apparently Jessica was home, and no. Yeah, Jessica was home. Everybody was home. Jessica, Ashley, and Brittany. Brittany had just came home from work. She took her stuff from her room, her little shower caddy, and put it in the bathroom so she could go take a shower. She literally did just that and then left the room. Apparently, to my knowledge, she was gone for 10 minutes or more. But other people got to take a shower. You putting your shit in the bathroom doesn't mean can't nobody else use the bathroom. So Jessica took it upon herself to moved her stuff from out the bathroom and placed it on the bathroom sink, which is outside of the bathroom, and went on about her business to take a shower. Cool. So Brittany comes back in the room. Oh, these bitches done move my shit. I don't really fuck with these bitches. It's finna be World War III. Jessica was like, okay, this is my perfect opportunity. Like I told y'all, me and Jessica wasn't messing with her. Ashley was cool. Whatever, buddy. Yeah, so Jessica was like, it's my opportunity. I'm finna use what you just said against you. And that's exactly what she did. So Jessica called safety and security. I guess Brittany called her mom and was going off to the situation about her mom, about how they move her stuff. So Jessica called safety and security and was like, she played victim. And she was like, she just said it's about to be World War III and I don't know what that means. And I feel like that's a threat. My school don't play by that. So safety and security was like, you're gonna have to pack your things and you're gonna leave. We're gonna put you in a temporary room and for the night, but you're gonna have to leave. So I was so excited to hear that because I wasn't fucking with her. I was tired of her and her shit. So I was like, about time. Because we had already knew we didn't want to live with her ass no more. So we was gonna do what it took to get her ass kicked out. So I came back into town. She was still in the process of moving her things. Meanwhile, when we was still cool, I had let her borrow some of my hangers. So I told her, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get my hangers back, bitch. Give me my shits. Give it here. So yeah, I got my stuff back. I made sure I got every last damn thing. And the only time she was in the room was when she had to finish getting her things. And there was also since I wasn't there at the time, there wasn't really anything against me, but they had I forgot what it's called on campus, but like where you can't talk to a certain person. So and if you do, then you're gonna be in trouble. So I really forgot what it's called, but our school does those things basically. So like it's no contact, so you can't have no contact with this person in any form, social media, whatever the case may be, and if you do, you're in trouble. Further actions will be taken. Since I wasn't there at the time when the World War III thing happened, they didn't have that against me, but against Jessica there was. So it's a no contact agreement basically. I wish I had one, but I was talking to her no way, so I didn't need one. But we obviously we still had class together, and even in class she didn't sit by us. She knew, like, don't fuck with us, like we don't mess with you anymore. So she got moved to a whole nother building on the other side of campus, and that was that for her. We kicked her ass out. And then eventually after freshman year, after freshman year I didn't see her. I think I saw her like once or twice, maybe sophomore year. She never came back, which is good because I wasn't feeling her no way. So yeah, that's the story of when I wanted to fight my roommate freshman year. I still do want to fight, so bitch, if I ever see you, it's on sight. Nah, I ain't gonna say it's on sight. Nah, but if you ever do try me again and I do see you, just know you gonna run me my one. I ain't letting oh, I wish I would have fought that girl. Like I should have knocked your shit out. But thankfully my mother told me not to. She just told me to tell you, if you touch my shit again, I'm gonna touch you. And I did. I let you know that message. And that's for everybody watching this video. If you touch my shit, I'm gonna touch you. So now y'all know, don't touch Kay's shit. So yeah, that's the story of when I wanted to fight my roommate. It's crazy because honestly, you know, people show their true colors and it's just like, wow. So she was fake all along. I knew it from jump when she hopped out my car and walked to school. She was not the type of girl that would be my friend. So carry on about your life. I don't care who you are or what you do, you're gonna respect me, and that's just on that. And the rest of that school year, meanwhile, this is in, so December she got kicked out. So January, February, March, April, May, I had the rooms to myself. So I put the 2 beds together. I made a king size. I enjoyed the rest of my freshman year. I was Gucci. Shit, that was the best year of college. Now I'm just depressed and sad, and it's no, but yeah, so I enjoyed the rest of my time. They told me I was supposed to get another roommate, and at that point I was like, I'm gonna kick her, we gonna kick her ass out too. Like, they made me reset my room and set it back to standards and separate the beds, expecting to get a new roommate in spring. But I was like, who the hell coming to college in the middle of the semester in spring for one term? And nobody came, so I had the room to myself, and I enjoyed that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this story. I'm a little bit crazy, but not that much. Comment down below and let me know what would you have done if you would have handled the situation differently. Would you have like snapped? Would you have cleared her shit like I wanted to do, but I didn't? Or would you have played it the same and just, you know, left? So comment down below and let me know. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time of when I wanted to fight my roommate in college my freshman year. If you would like to see more story times, definitely give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, don't forget to subscribe, and definitely share with your friends. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all for keeping up with me. Definitely make sure you follow all of my social media down below if you haven't already, to make sure that you are truly keeping up with Kay. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.